Hello, all you out in YouTube land. Um, it's been a while since I made a video. I've been wanting to do just basically report on Ancient CityCon. I had a good time there. I got to sit in with the Doctor Who roundtable, and we talked about lots of stuff. Lots of good cosplay costumes. Lots of good art. I met a lot of the other vendors, and a lot of nice people. I had a good time. I'd like to go again next year. That being said, business-wise, it was pretty bad. I made just enough to cover the cost of the spot, not counting the materials and everything. So I think part of my problem is that one of the things I did when I started doing this was I drew on my experience in that basically in general, if I like something, most other people don't. So what I did was I started going in a cute direction because I don't really care a whole lot for cute, and I figured since I don't, and a lot of people would, so I tried to make the cute baby dragons and things like that, and at first glance it seems to work because people would come up to the table and they just fawn all over it. Oh, look at the cute little baby dragon, he's so cute, I just want to take him home, and then they walk away, not buying anything. In fact, the most popular baby dragons are the ones that I paint up to look like skeletons. And so I'm having to do a rethink, and basically what I'm going to start doing is start doing the stuff that I like. I'm wanting to go into a darker, more gothic direction, more erotic direction, preferably combined. If not, I'll do them separate. I'm trying to come up with some ideas. One of the things I try to do is I try to make things functional as well as decorative. That way you don't have just a knick-knack taking up space. You got something that you can use, like the candle holders or the incense burners or the lawn ornaments. So one of the things I'm going to try to do is doing some candlesticks, which is actually an entirely different mold making process from what I have been using, and completely different materials. And another thing I'm going to do is bookends. And I thought long and hard about that one because we're in a society that's starting to move away from books, but some people do like to have books on their shelves, and I'd like to just contribute to. Hey, if people have books, I'm all for that. I love seeing a house with full bookshelves, and I would love it even more if I saw my bookends holding up their books. So what I'm going to do is, what I did was I got some cheap materials. I get a lot of my stuff from the dollar store, and I got some foam board. And I cut out these little forms and glued them together into this bookend base. And what I'm going to do is, I got some rolled out. I'm going to take clay and put a layer over it. And that way, and this, you can have it vertically or horizontally like that. I can do work on both sides. In fact, what I'm going to do is do some designs where you can buy two of the same one, and it's like having two separate ones because you got one design that way and one design that way. And so I got some ideas. I got actually, the first thing I'm going to do is I got Pagan Pride Day coming up next month, and I'm going to do some bookends with the goddess figurine on one side, and on the other side I'm going to do the moon symbol, the 3 moons. And then after that, well, we'll see how things go. I got a lot of ideas of keeping my costs down, but making things more versatile and customizable. And on my next video, I'll show you while I'm making this. So, yep, that's what I got so far. If anyone has any ideas or suggestions, let me know. I am willing to entertain just about any idea. I'm really wanting to get my artwork out there. I'm wanting to not just do it, but enjoy doing it. And I like sculpting. I like painting this stuff. I like doing all this, despite like the neck pains and things like that. And yeah, just wanting to get out there, getting people seeing my stuff, and yeah, just know that a piece of me is going out around the world, or around the country, wherever, and just knowing that people can enjoy my work. So, yep, that's what I'm doing. So the next video will be of me starting to make these. So not going to be. Well, we'll see how it goes. So another thing I'm wanting to do is I'm also a sketch artist. I like to draw. I like to do fantasy things. I like figure drawing. I like drawing people. Not so good at the faces, but I'm getting better. But I do like figure drawing, especially nudes. And over the years, I have done quite a few. And another thing I'm going to do is start making prints of some of these, some of my best ones. And I will be putting those for sale, and possibly some of the originals. So keep an eye out for those. I will keep you updated as to what's coming up. I got a few fantasy ideas involving fairies that I'm going to try to do, and I don't usually work in color. When I do, it's color pencils, but I don't like doing it because I like working with pencil because it lets me do detail. I'm a detail-oriented person, especially when it comes to sketching. If you watch some of my videos with doing the baby dragons, I do those scales one at a freaking time, and that takes a long time to do. But when it gets done, you can see the work that goes into it, and it just looks so good. And even me just walking by the sculptures, I just want to pet them. They just look so cute there, and I still want to do a few more of the cute things, but drawings as well. I am a detail-oriented person, and you'll see some of that in some of my work. Hard part for me has been finding a way of getting my art into a computer or something, because a scanner would work, but most of my work is 14 by 17 or 11 by 14, which is too big for a normal scanner, and it's hard to find a place around here that does scanning of that size for a decent price. And Kinko's, trust me, they're not really useful for my stuff. So yeah, and I do photography too. I photograph cemeteries. I photograph people. Some of my cemetery photos, I might start making prints of those as well. So yeah, just keep an eye out for new stuff that's coming out. I am trying to get my brain in gear and trying to get creative again. I've had to sit down and think for a while, trying to organize and figure out what to do next, and go into the new direction. So I'm going to just be serious but have fun with it. And yep, and yeah, that's about it. Okay.